Just thinking about this topic scares the shit out of me. But let's get down to it. What is up, you beautiful fucks? My name is Dan, and I am not a lizard. I'm not. Stop asking. As you may or may not know, I don't know how you'd know since this is only my second video, I live in the Philippines. Hold your jokes! Okay, I get it. I know. I want out too. That's not the point of the video though. Let me move on. As you might have guessed with my avatar's many tattoos. I lost my train of thought. Hold on a sec. I love tattoos. Now let's talk about tattoos in the Philippines though, because clearly that's different. I know in the Western countries like the States and Canada and Europe and literally anywhere else in the world, tattoos are a little bit more accepted. Of course, there are always those with the mindset that tattoos are for criminals and stuff, but nowadays that kind of thinking is dying out. Thankfully. Now why? Gotta get this line right. This is a good one. Now why? I hear you so eagerly and desperately ask through whatever screen you're watching this from. Is it different in the Philippines? Well, it's simple. You're probably thinking like, person plus tattoos equals criminal or something. You know, you're actually not... Shh. You're actually not that far off. It's actually person plus tattoos equals... I can't go out with my tattoos without being judged silently because this country is hugely traditional and super religious. Let me explain. Studios. I'm sorry, Rebecca Parham. You don't know who I am. I don't mean to take your name in vain or anything. But anyway, this country is predominantly Catholic. I don't have a problem with that at all. If you have, like, a religious belief that forms you and shapes you to be a better person spiritually, then I'm happy for you. And keep being that good person. That being said, with the Philippines being highly religious and incredibly traditional, going around with tattoos is a little difficult. It's in the Bible or something, I don't know. But basically, if you're covered in tattoos, people are going to treat you differently. How so? Let's look at this from... Let's look at this from my experience. Let's say I go to a mall. Assuming schmandemic doesn't exist, let's say I go to a mall. If there's a kid and a parent walking around, the parent will actively move their kid to the opposite side of where I'm passing just because I'm covered in tattoos. I don't know why I have no idea why they do this. It's probably just to stop the kid from looking at my tattoos or anything. But honestly, I really don't get this move. Parents, conservative parents, I don't get this. Like what? My tattoos are a sickness? Lady, huh? Lady, is my tattoo a sickness? Is your kid gonna catch my ink? God forbid he grazes against my arm. We have another sickness to worry about, lady. Let's get real here, okay? But yeah. These kinds of acts are not uncommon in the Philippines if you have tattoos. If anything, I got off easy. Some people can't get jobs if they have tattoos, even if they are hidden. Think about that for a second. You have a tattoo on your chest, and you wear a suit to your job. If people know that you have a tattoo on your chest, they might not hire you. Do you understand how stupid that is? I'm getting very close to you. Mwah. Okay, anyway. Yeah, even if they're hidden, you can't apply for jobs if you have tattoos. Thank fuck I wasn't trying to apply for anything like a sales job or something. Although, let's be real. If I have tattoos all over me, would I really be the type to apply for the sales job? I digress. Maybe I can share more tattoo experiences here in the Philippines in another video. Ooh, never said that before. A lot of firsts happening in the second video. I love it. So we've established that people treat you differently when you have tattoos. That being said, this is when they're total strangers though. Now what? I hear you asking even more fervently from your seats as you wait with bated breath for a response. Happens when a family member finds out. Let's start from the beginning. I remember in college, I was a cute little clean-cut, basic bitch-looking thing. It's adorable. So clean, so fresh. So boring. Let's poke holes in it. And so, I decided to go to a nearby tattoo shop to get my lip pierced. My friend, who later became my girlfriend in the future, went with me to get pierced. She got pierced somewhere, and I got pierced on the right side of my lower lip. You can imagine that I felt totally badass. She and I were taking pictures and all that stuff, and it was a lot of fun. And our friends told us that we looked really cool, and it made me feel super, super confident about myself. And I felt really great about the lower lip piercing. And then I went home. Now, think of the loudest thing in the world. What would that be? A volcano eruption, jet engine takeoff, the sounds your friends make when you're on the phone with your mom. Yeah, imagine those. Multiply that by 20, add a dash of crying attacks on your character, and having someone tell you that they are going to die because of what you have done. That's a Filipino mom. As soon as I get into the house, all hell breaks loose, and I sit through hours upon hours of lecturing and yelling and screaming and, "Is this what they are teaching you at church?" ing. This brought a whole new meaning to the word trauma. Take that trauma and brand it on my ass because it's sticking with me till the day I keel over and perish. They did that for a piercing, which is 100% removable.
How much worse would it be if I got a tattoo?
Now, of course, I couldn't deny myself the joy of getting a tattoo, especially ones that mean the world to me. Most of, if not all of my tattoos have a deep meaning behind them, and although you can get ones just because the design is cool, I need my tattoos to have meaning because I want them to tell my story. The idea of not having tattoos on my body, honestly, it's depressing. I think that having no tattoos at all would make me less me. So I saved up some money, got my first big tattoo. It's a bear on my chest. I named him Coda because he is the bear and brother bear who learns to value the love of family. That's kind of why I have the initials of my family members underneath the sash. Because I love them. But there was no way I was telling this to my mom. Hello? Eruption? Jet engines? No. No. I was not about to have my eardrums shattered, as well as my heart, again. So as soon as I got the tattoo, I thought of a game plan. I was like, okay, I will never show my tattoo, and I'll always wear something in the house. No more walking around shirtless for me. And this was the plan. This was fully okay with me. I was fully okay with this plan. Until summer came. I'm not aware if you guys understand what summer means in the Philippines. So let's paint you a quick picture. It's hell. Only more humid. You're not sure if it's your sweat or your skin melting off your bones because goddamn, is it hot. Oh no, you're just exaggerating about the heat. Everyone has heat, global warming. Okay, I get it. A lot of people are complaining about the heat. What makes us so special? Let's take a look at the globe real quick, okay? Now, the line going across the middle is what we call the equator. The closer you are to the middle of the equator, the more exposed you are to the sun because of, the sun beating on the middle of the planet and stuff. Therefore, the closer you are to the equator, the hotter it's going to be. There are 3 heat zones: frigid, temperate, and tropic, which is near the equator. And your heat is not real heat if it's not in the tropics. Mwah. Back to the story. I'm dying, it's hot, and I want to be shirtless. So I muster up the courage to go and tell my dad that I have a tattoo. He doesn't explode, thankfully, and he tells me just to wear sandos in the house. Vocab, sando means sleeveless shirt in the Philippines. So that's what that means. So I do. And then he tells me that, he will tell mom about it so she can gently get used to it. Probably a week later, when I'm already a molten husk of skin and hair, he comes to me and tells me that I can walk around without a shirt again, because she knows. She didn't talk to me for a while, but wasn't hostile this time. And I enjoyed walking around without a shirt, not putting one on for days on end, just because. I'm not putting on a shirt when it's going to be drenched in sweat after 5 minutes. Tropics heat, remember? Now me, being the newly tattooed... Oh my god. Tattooed? That's a Tarzan character. Now me, being the newly tattooed edgelord dumbass that I was, what did that incident tell me? Somehow, in my teeny tiny, eensy weensy, non graduate brain, I thought that this meant that she was cool with me getting tattoos from now on. This was literally the most stupid thought that I could have ever had. I decided to get one on my arm. It's a big old rose. I gave the parents a little heads up though because I still had the trauma stamped on my ass. I decided not to look at my phone because, there shouldn't be any problems, right? I get home really late. My parents are already asleep. I go to sleep with my arm outstretched and try to sleep through the stinging pain. The next day comes, I wake up, I walk out of my room. The second I walk out of my room, eruption, jet engines, sounds. Yeah, so I decided I'm just gonna hide all my tattoos from now on. The next tattoo I got was on my leg. It was for a competition tattoo for one of my mentors. But Dan, I thought all of your tattoos were supposed to have deep meanings. Alright, I get it. Okay, some of mine don't have deep meanings, okay? Eat my ass. Dan, you stupid boy. What in the damn hell were you thinking? This tattoo is as big as some people's mamas. Do you really think you're going to get away with this? And I was like, yes. Because your boy can survive with jogging pants. Or so I thought. The first few months were okay. But then, half a year had passed, and I'd already forgotten what it's like to wear shorts in hell but human. But I was already determined to hide this for as long as possible. Ass trauma, in case you forgot. But boy, I gotta tell you, whenever my mom went on business trips, I was sleeping butt, ass, neck. I'm kidding, I was wearing shorts. But I want you guys to imagine, after months of wearing hot, thick jogging pants inside the house, in hell but humid, I sounded like this as soon as I got into my bed with shorts on. The combination of my bare leg skin making contact with cool, clean bed sheets, I could have died right there. I was so happy. Eventually, she did find out, and she gave me less and less trouble for getting more and more tattoos. Understand, my mom in the past was far from perfect, right? But nobody has a game plan for raising a kid. And she's been taught for so long that tattoos are bad. And I don't blame her for that. It's really society's fault that she was brought up like that. And she became better. Soon after, actually. She was asking me if she could get a tattoo from me. Which I don't know if you know this, but it meant the world to me. It might have just been a joke. But the fact that she was more accepting means everything. Let's see if she's gonna feel that way when I get a half sleeve in a few months. Hey, let's go! Scrap!
Hi. Okay. So this is my end card. This is my end card. I'm recording my end card now. I'm recording my end card. I have a Suntory beer thing. Tastes like Yakult. If y'all have Yakult wherever you're from, Yakult is really good. But anyway, yeah, hiding tattoos was kind of a crazy. Well, not really crazy. It was mostly pretty mundane. They never noticed, but like when I did hide my tattoos and then I finally revealed it to them, I realized how stupid how stupid it was that I hid it for so long. Because thinking about it now, like I hate jogging pants. I hate or I guess if you're in the Western countries, sweatpants. I think that's what you call it. Like I hate those pants because they're so warm, they're so thick, and they make you so sweaty. I mean, like not. I guess if you're in a cold country, not really, but like in the Philippines, because tropics heat, like they make you so sweaty, and like I hate pants in general because of that. Like if I don't like sleeves, if I go out, I refuse to have sleeves on. Like, and you, you get what I mean? Like I have I need like I can't like I wear a shirt 5 times out of the year, I think. 5 times out of the year. And then like and then you ask me to wear pants when I'm used to wearing shorts 365? Like no, absolutely not. But it was an experience. I'm glad you guys watched. Come back for the next video. Um, hopefully I'll be a little less drunk during the end card. But yeah, thanks for watching, and bye bye.